Hello friends and welcome to episode 5 of Storyteller Plays Vintage Story. In the last episode we made a good bit of progress. Mostly just spent an hour watching a charcoal pit do its thing. But I was able to get my copper pick. Let me open the HUD back up. Copper pick, collected enough quartz, or not quartz, granite to make a quern. And I also made a brick oven, which I'm currently waiting for it to finish, preheating. While I was away, I made 8 just globs of rye dough. Which if I had a table, I could make into a pie, but I don't have a table, and I don't have anything to make into a pie. Unless I can make rot. My oven's done. Now this is kind of cool, because as it cooks, you can actually watch it rise. Let me just go ahead and, maybe back up a little bit. There we go. And it'll actually rise. It'll change color a couple of times. There's undercooked, cooked, and then just basically hardtack. Look at it. But this is a bit sacrilege. I actually don't like rye. I don't like sourdough either, and they're comparable. It's gonna tell me when it's done cooking, right? No, it's just still raw. Yep, part baked. Let's go ahead and put these back in there. I messed up my own rye. Get in there. Rye bread, part baked. Hopefully that updates to tell me when it's fully baked. Because I don't know what that looks like. Still part baked. Put that back. No, put that back. I'm messing up my own oven. I could just pretend none of this ever happened. I only made 4 pieces of raw dough. Is it done? Nope, I see it still rising. I'm just being impatient. It doesn't even take it that long to fully cook. Probably would have been done by now if I didn't keep taking it out of the oven. Oh, yep. There we go. Give me these. One of those was still raw, but whatever. I'll just pretend I don't know about it. And as you can see, these things last 8 days and give you 300 satiety. I need to find a way to dispose of this one piece of dough, or I might even still be able to cook it. Maybe leave it in the oven, make some hardtack, because that will not feed you quite as much, but it'll last longer. This isn't even the point of this episode. I'm going to go collect copper this episode. That's what I should be doing. But I'm finally making bread. Part baked. Go ahead, just add this to the pile so that I can collect more of my bread once it's done. I'm glad that the tooltip does actually tell you its stage of cooking, because I would never be able to tell the difference between part baked and fully baked visually. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in this last piece of dough and hope that it's got enough temperature to cook. It does. Soon I'll be able to actually go out there. Fire clay. That's not what I wanted to open M. I'm going to come over here first and collect copper. I'm going to need to collect larger nodes if I want to actually start the Copper Bronze Age proper. But there's no rush. Let me just finish cooking my rye so that I've got food for the journey. I should also not forget my torch. Let's see here, the time is 10 AM. Meaning that I've got plenty of time, especially considering I don't plan on going too far just yet. Hurry up, Brad, I don't have time to just watch you. As mesmerizing as it is. Pot baked. There we go. Alright. As I almost leave without my torch. You know, that thing I said I was definitely going to do. So I'm not going too far. Just over here. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. Yeah, it's not very good. Food. Alright, so, just under the surface here, I should be able to find copper. And I think one of the first things I'm going to make is a bronze pick. But I'm going to need enough copper to make an anvil before I can start actually gaining any benefits from the Copper Age. I wonder if I'm even in the right spot. I'm just digging holes. It looks like the actual copper node might be a little bit further ahead. That's fine, it's just a hole in the ground. Yeah, the copper was closer to here. So let's just dig straight down. Just totally safe. More dirt. Not seeing any copper just yet. It could even be a little bit further down. Under like a layer or two of rock. But it's not going to be under multiple layers, otherwise they wouldn't call it surface copper. Probably would have benefited from a shovel. Let's just break my hoe, because I'm not using it for anything. Axe head, shovel head, let's go. It's a good thing you can't accidentally break part of the rock that you don't mean to, because I am stupid. Throw that in there. Pick this up here. Now let's just continue digging. Not with my hands, though. I just made a shovel. If I seem just as disorganized as the last episode, that's because I've not woken up anymore, unfortunately. It's almost midnight, so if I was going to have energy, I would have it by now. But Vintage Story is a very chill game. I don't need that much energy. A tiny bit more than none would be nice, but YOLO. Okay, there's got to be copper around here. I don't want to break my pickaxe just looking for surface copper, because then I'll have to pan for more. And that does take time, even though it's more efficient than I remember it being. At this rate, I might as well just set up another home down here. I'll set up a base every 4 feet. A new home every 800 blocks. Oh, there goes my shovel. Zoom in. Alright. Could be a tiny bit more this way. Or I guess I'll just start wildly digging. Requires tool, copper to break. No, this is not the best way to find copper. Pretty good way to break a pickaxe, though. Where's my surface copper? My kingdom for some surface copper. Do I have to head all the way back south to where I found that other copper? Because at least that one I marked a little bit more correctly. Yeah, I'm not going to break my pickaxe down here. Let's just go look for more copper. I marked it, so it should be easy gains, but I'm pretty stupid, so who knows. Maybe I somehow marked it in the wrong location. I've noticed some ruins to the north. Maybe I can find more ore over there. And I gotta head north anyway. Eat some of my bread. Oh, hell yeah, more rye. No, that's spelt. If I just read before speaking, I could have saved myself the embarrassment, but whatever. Fun fact, you can keep bread fresh longer by swimming with it in your hand like this. Not in game, I mean like IRL. Hello there, little animal. And there's quartz, which I can't break yet. This is an interesting looking ruin. Is that aged wood? Oh, hell yeah. Not right now, because I don't want to lose it, but I can use that in building. What kind of vessel are you? Food? I'll come back here for that. Food vessels tend to just have grains in them, which I can now cook into bread. And you are forage. I'll leave that alone for now as well. I'm not made of inventory space. I'm just looking for copper, which I'm unlikely to find. That'd be cool, though. I'm probably going to have to head all the way south to where I marked that other copper previously. But I did luck out with the copper that I could find close to my base. To a point. Now that it actually matters, I can't harvest it. Because I can't find it. What is this? Oh, tin. Well, I need more of that. It's kind of interesting how hard tin is to find when you're actually looking for it. But I also did turn surface tin up slightly. So I can't take full credit for my luck. Alright, give me my torch back. Which is for some reason brighter when it's not attached to something. Hello? Aged wooden chest. Storage spare units here. Ooh, an aged children's toy. A scroll. Music box. It's unfortunate that music box is unusable clutter. I would like a usable music box. Ruined small crate. Yeah, I don't care that it broke. I'm literally just trying to get in here. Some aged firewood. Alright. This place is cool. I will definitely find it again in the future. No need to mark it on my map. Uh-oh, drifter. I can get good things from drifters. Where are you? Come out and play. Ow, don't throw rocks. Who does that? Dude's arms are longer than they look. Shouldn't have been able to hit me with half of those. Okay, good. I do have a knife on me. Oh, another drifter. Also, this one didn't have anything on him. Run for it. You can get temporal gears, which reset your spawn, among other things. As well as flax. If I can get enough flax to upgrade my bag, that would be sweet. More blue clay. That tin was pretty close to the surface, but if there were tin nuggets up here, I think I would have already found them. So I'll continue my quest for copper. Although, admittedly, the smarter thing to do would be just to turn back and continue digging in that area. I didn't mark the copper right above it, but it's gotta be over there somewhere. I found copper on the surface. What is this? Well, that's a nice chunk of meteoric iron. Why is it sticking out like that? This I will mark because I'm stupid. I'll just call it M iron. Because I forgot how to spell meteoric. Just now. Oh, a young... not even young, it's a mature pink apple tree. I will leave that alone until it starts growing apples. Pretty good stuff this far north, but I'm actually going to head back and continue looking in that one area for copper. Because especially now that I found a couple chunks of tin. Poor chunk of cassiterite. Is there more cassiterite down there I failed to collect? Nah, 4 seems right. Also, I already lost the cave that I said I wouldn't lose. Because I'll come back to it later. Ooh. A rift. I love those things. I would like a little mod or like a series of invisible commands or something that I could use to trigger a very brief temporal storm whenever I feel like it. Of course, even if I could find such a thing, now that I brought it up, it wouldn't be a fun surprise. Also, more apple trays. Nope, that's just granite. A lot of quartz around, which I can't collect yet. Can I hold this in my offhand? No. I'll just get rid of the dirt. I gotta swim back. I'm already running out of food. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get ambushed by another moose. With the exception of one hare that kind of got itself cornered. I don't usually hunt animals. I will make a pit if wolves and bears start surrounding my house, and then I'll just lead them into it, and then just throw spears at them from relative safety. But at that point, it's kind of on them for attacking me repeatedly. Like, if you follow the spear-throwing maniac into a pit, don't be surprised when they start throwing spears at you. Okay, where is that location? Here we go. I'll just keep digging for the copper. I'll find it eventually. Back into the hole in the ground. Alright, I was doing the dumb thing and breaking my pickaxe again. But I found the copper. Just required a bit of digging. Native copper ore. I wish I had more inventory space. I can set down these peat bricks. I can eat this single berry. And I genuinely don't need this much stone. So if it comes down to it, I can totally fix my inventory problems by a bit. Oh yeah, this is a good chunk of copper. If only I could have found quite this good chunk of tin, but finding that tin at all was a stroke of luck. Slash, making it slightly more common. Actually, a good bit more common. I changed it from extremely rare to rare. But there should be enough copper to get me started on other things. Good bit of nuggets. I'm going to go ahead and leave all this stuff down here. One of my bowls is down there, but I made a bunch of them. And it's not like I can't just come back for it. Now if I come over here to my base of operations, put that there, go ahead and pick up my hammer. You take your hammer, like so. Break that into parts. Already right there I can make 3 more tools. If I break my cassitterites, I've got now 4 nuggets. Which is enough to make a good couple more items, but not like an anvil, which I'm going to need eventually. 8. Let's see here, how many can I make? Put those in there. 20 units of tin. Those in there. Another 20 units of tin. 200 units of copper. 350, 355, 360. Yeah, that would be a horrible use. Because you need 900 to make an anvil anyway. And a bronze pick is a much better use of my time. Let's go ahead and throw in, I don't know, let's go with a 16. I'll make 900 units, or 90 units. 95. 100 units of tin bronze. That's what I like to see. Let's get it started with wood first. Throw that in there, bring it up to temp. Just because I'm stupid, I am only making 100 units, right? Yes, good. Where's my... Oh, I got my charcoal on me. So we call a success. I should probably consider making an anvil mold. It's going to require more clay than I've got on me. That's a lot of clay. I'm going to stay in here so that I can watch this. But making an anvil is on my to-do list. I should also make more bread. Okay, it's already almost 2 temp. That's why we're gonna go through all 3 of those logs. What am I looking for? Oh hey, a rift right outside my house. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And it's getting dark. What time is it? There's the time. It's almost 8 PM. Alright, yeah, that's close enough to temp. Let's go ahead and just throw 4 of these in there, as I throw 3 of them in there. Okay, I might have some more clay over by my other base, although I think my storage has been limited this entire time. As soon as I make a saw, I can make better storage. Probably. You might need iron to make a trunk. I can easily just check that information. I don't know why I'm operating as if everything is a mystery. Who knows how anything works? Not me, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and collect a bunch of blue clay. Over the night I can shape this into an anvil. And an anvil, there's 2 parts to the anvil, and I think they gotta be fired separately. They require a whole 900 copper. Although, maybe, because the anvil's just in a mold, it's just the 1 part. I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually made it into the Bronze Age. Although this is just Copper Age stuff, since what I want to make is a saw. Alright, that's a stacking of a bit, not quite 2 stacks. I'm going to go ahead and head back to my house, where I can hide out the night. My copper's probably done anyway. Or I say copper, my bronze is probably done anyway. I'll go ahead and just eat this, I need the space. Are you done? It totally is. Let's go ahead and pick this up. I can drop that on the floor. Ow. Oh yeah, I need it equipped. There we go. Now I'm not making a hammer. Perfect. Give me that. I don't want to waste any charcoal. Put that back. Move this over. There is definitely a button you can push to do what I'm doing faster, but I don't remember what it is. I don't want to step on that because it will hurt me. Alright, let's see here. That's a Helve hammer. Raw anvil. I hear you out there, drifter. Let's go ahead and get this anvil mold started. I'm going to have to wait until morning to actually go out there and fire it. I don't think I have enough clay, anywho, or copper. Yeah, I definitely need more copper. But it would be nice to have this ready to go for when I'm ready to start actually making some copper tools. It requires a good bit of luck, but you can actually get silver and gold from quartz. Like, it requires luck and it kind of has to already be there, which one could argue is luck-based as well. But if I can make black bronze, that is my favorite type of bronze in the game. Oh, whoops. Spacing out. I'm just mesmerized by the sound of the rift. Makes me want to play Silent Hill. Just the sound of, like, rusty metal warping and distorting. Right. No, I just might as well keep this going, as I already mess it up. Let's... I'm gonna make this larger. I wouldn't mind all of the temporal instability stuff without the drifters. Whoops. Not even just because combat in this game is pretty clunky. But I like the concept of temporal madness. I'd be willing to go temporally insane to try to, like, get any secrets from it. Surely there is knowledge to be found in the crevices between reality and madness. That's probably why I like Thaumcraft so much. It's like, oh, the real world we live in. How is it that raccoons sound scarier than drifters? Alright. I'm just going to bed. They better not be messing with my crops, though. Alright, my tin bronze pickaxe is cool. I'm going to leave it there, though. Not only do I not currently need it for something. Hey! Tell your friend to get out of my crops. Get back here. Stop throwing rocks at me point blank. Your arms do way more damage. Although, actually, I'd say throw rocks at me. I'd rather that than the alternative. And you, get out of my farm. He's using my own walls as a shield. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. Oh, that's a lot of drifters. Running from me for some reason. Let's go ahead and start firing this anvil mold. I'm going to need more grass, but my scythe is over here somewhere. I can also use clay to prettify my house. That's a word. Beautificate. Alright, I'm going to need to free up a little bit of space. Let's go ahead and set my knife down here. Can't. Set it down there. Pick these up. They should stack. Perfect. Throw that down there. Where is my scythe? Over here against the wall. Easy peasy. Trim the grass. I've no reason to want to cut it. What am I doing? Trying to put my spear somewhere I can't easily get to it. It's a quick way to die right there. I need more sticks. Always short on sticks. Let's go ahead and move this up here so I can keep track of the number of sticks I've got. Oh, they were in my inventory anyway. Oh, they were. I just threw them on the ground. Happy birthday to the ground. Come on, I just need 3 more sticks. Perfect. It'd be nice if I can get some acorns as well. I've not started harvesting these oak trees, but I would like to also be able to replant them. I'm gonna grab 8 just in case, but unlike last time, I'm actually going to put them back if it's 4. Alright, it is 4. Not what I was trying to do. I don't have my torch on me. That's fine, I made a fire starter at some point. Actually, I made the fire starter so early on in the game that I don't currently have it on me. That's fine, I'll just collect another stick, make another fire starter here. It'll be helpful to have one around anywho. Sticks. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. There we go. Get this thing started. Come on. This is why I never use these. There we go. That actually could have taken a lot longer than it did. I'm glad it didn't. But it could have. Alright. I need to organize my stuff better. Granite stone. Raw brick. I plan to make like countertop space in my home eventually. Alright, I'm starving. Let's go ahead and look for fruit around here. And I guess I've not adventured too far east of my house. So we'll see what I can find. Like more fruit. Climb to the fruit. I don't like red currants as much as black currants, though, so those bushes can stay where they are. I'm just being goth about it. Nope, that's just flint. If I can find more surface copper, I can find more just under surface copper. My quest for an anvil is going to take a couple of days, couple episodes for sure. Ooh, more fire clay. I don't immediately need it, but it's good to have it over here. I'd rather use blue clay for anything aesthetic, though. I don't know, it just looks nicer to me. What kind of tree is that? Just maple? There's some rocks. What is there to be found to the east? Forest floor? If I could find some high fertility soil, that'd be cool. Probably not going to out here. Just more rocks. I can never have enough rocks, but I've got an easier way to collect those now. Sand. Just rocks. Got to check every rock, though. If I can find walnut trees, that'd be good. More fire clay. Why is my throat so dry? And blue clay. Layered on top of each other. That's interesting. Medium fertility soil. Why is it getting dark? Yeah, it's just morning. I guess this is a very powerful storm. Which is fine as long as drifters can't spawn. It's still daytime, it's just a dark daytime. That's more granite. Can I find more copper or tin? I'm not expecting to, it would just be nice. Whoops. And I'm mapping more of the air, mapping more of the location. I think area would have worked had I finished the word. God, I'm actually not finding a whole lot out here. I'll need to find more copper for sure, but it might behoove me to just travel all the way south and harvest the surface copper I already know where is. Look at that bird. Come back, birds, I want to be your friends. I want you to be my friends. I'm a singular person, even though I do use they, them pronouns. Oh, I found a ruin. Is there a vessel in here for moi? If there is, it's buried, and I'll never find it. I really do need to explore ruins more as I find them. Ow. Was that just gravity? If it was just gravity, why did it seem to push me further away? Oh, hell yeah, more rye. Can never have enough of this. I'm going to use it to make bread. Alright, I'm going to check out that weirdly bright patch over here. Then I'll just start heading back home, not finding anything useful. Not that I'm looking around very thoroughly. I guess that bright patch is just these flowers on the map. Just doing a bit of a look-see. Should have brought my torch. This cave looks pretty small anyway. Let's go ahead and head back home. I'm not finding anything cool in this trip anyway. I think I just saw more quartz on the ground. which is fine, but we're looking for copper or tin. Here's a pretty good supply of quartz, but that doesn't look like it's got any silver or gold in it. It could have silver in it, hard to tell. But it's extremely rare, so I'm just going to assume it doesn't. And I'll start heading back home for real this time. Also, this music is super intense. But that's a lot of alsos. Not a whole lot of complete trains of thought. Well, that's an ominous looking cave. What with the layer of fog and all that. I would go down there if I had my torch. I need to stop leaving home without that. Whoop. This is not a safe place for somebody as dumb as me to be. It's cool though. I'm going to have to try to go back around. Last thing I want is to fall to my death. Alright, even having taken a pretty roundabout way home, I didn't find any more surface copper. So one thing I might have to make is a prospecting pick. It's a much more reliable way to find copper anyway. I'll need to clay form that and fire it though, which is, you know, not going to be that entertaining to watch. Let's wander off into the woods a little bit. It's oak. More vessel, just farming. More flax. What are those, feathers? Yes. I don't know why those are on a farming vessel, but I'll take it. Unfortunately, that's not nearly enough flax to actually make it another bag upgrade. Surface tin? I'm also kind of hoping that I'll find walnut in here. I'm not entirely sure where you are the most likely to find walnut, but I've definitely found it, like, around... What was that? Hello? Hostile monsters? There's more quartz bits. There's no shortage of quartz around here, that's for sure. Alright, that thing I heard was probably just distant thunder. More quartz. Flint, flint. Flint. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. Oh, I don't have any room for those. Go to those 2 chunks of firewood. Are those 2 chunks of firewood more valuable than 4 berries? Probably. Here, I'll fix it. I'll just eat those berries now. And pick up the wood. Which is around here somewhere. Well, I already lost it. That's fine. Some ruins here. Maybe I can find a vessel. Break that open. Pretend I've accomplished something this episode. Between episodes, I'm going to make a prospecting pick mold. But I'm not very good at prospecting. So I kind of don't want anybody to see me fail at that repeatedly. Especially just looking for something as common as copper. I'm not finding a vessel. I think I'm just going to head back though. While exploring isn't the most entertaining thing to watch, if I do find something, I want to find it on camera. I made this world in recording, so if there's something there that you don't trust me on, you could just go check yourself. So I'm not going to cheat anything in. Or I'd have to get pretty desperate to do that. Just be like, oh, look what I found off camera. 6 muskoxes. Totally legit. What kind of trader are you? Miguel, building materials trader. I think so. Got anything to sell? Oh, fire clay shingles, birch planks, plaster, plain, wallpaper. And a sight, that's kind of neat. Heavy tool belt. He'll buy tins, bronze tools for me, but I'm not selling those. I still need tin bronze tools. I like how I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna stop exploring, go in the episode. I need some food, so that would actually benefit me to stop recording soon. But I would like to make more progress. I've even got some bronze tools, by which I mean a bronze tool. I've got the one. There's a lot of pine trees. And pine's not the worst looking wood. It's also pretty abundant. But right now my focus is copper. Oh hey, look at that resin. Can never have enough resin. Anyway, I'm just gonna head back home for the 50th time. As I've already gotten distracted again. I suppose showing off how to make poultices would be helpful, especially now that monsters are spawning. And there's a piece of armor that you could make. Ooh. With like a log. Go ahead and just eat these. I'll eat all of them. Just so that I can grab the bushes. Alright, heading back. Never mind, I thought I saw something that I totally didn't. Oh, lag spike. Kinda suck if the game crashed. Although that does mean I could start over. Growing flax. I'm going to mark this stuff over here. This is an area that I will be frequenting while looking around. I'll just give it the grain, why not? It technically is flax. And save it. I can upgrade my storage as well. Is perhaps a better reason to want to collect flax as soon as it's fully grown. I could harvest it now for the seeds, but I wouldn't get the flax out of that. Alright, I'd say pretty unsuccessful episode. What episode is this anyway? 5? 6? I think 5. I don't know, having a bronze tool, only 5 episodes in, seems pretty decent. Could have done it faster, could have done it a hell of a lot slower. I'll get back to my base before I actually end the episode because, I don't know, I'm just tired. Also, you can make lightning rods. I would like to be struck by lightning. It's on the to-do list. Alright, here we are, back home at last. Also, not seeing any animals in my farm. What was that? There better not be something in there contradicting me immediately. Alright, there's a pig outside. Oh, it's gonna try to gore me. Don't do it! I could use more fat so they can make bag upgrades. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go back in my house. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell.